Lady Gaga and the Life of Passion. David Brooks, this is the first time, I think maybe in my life, that I've ever forwarded a David Brooks column to anybody. David Brooks is the kind of reliable, middle-of-the-road, old-fashioned cloth coat Republican, kind of my dad's Republican, writer, op-ed writer for the New York Times. He's not a cokehead, a Tea Party guy, but he's quite right-wing and very supportive of the Republican Party. But he wrote this piece titled Lady Gaga and the Life of Passion. And it's not about politics, and which is, I think, why I shared it with a few people. He was talking about a dinner at the Americans for the Arts group where Lady Gaga was getting an award. And to quote David Brooks from his piece, October 23rd piece in the New York Times, Lady Gaga and the Life of Passion, tears flowing, she said that this blessing of respectability was, quote, the best thing that's ever happened to me. And she remembered her childhood dreams this way, quote, I suppose that I didn't know what I would become, but I always wanted to be extremely brave, and I wanted to be a constant reminder to the universe of what passion looks like, what it sounds like, what it feels like. And David Brooks, goes on to point out that people who have passion live longer, live more meaningful lives, have more fun doing their work, especially if their passion and their work are the same thing. And that's what we should all strive for. And asks the question, what would you be doing if you weren't afraid? I mean, I've had my fingers burned a lot of times in the course of my life by reaching out and doing things that were generally considered starting business. Louise and I started a business. We started several businesses from scratch. I mean, literally bootstrapped them entirely. We started one with a $10,000 line of credit on our American Express card. I mean, that was a huge risk. We had at the time 3 kids. Our youngest child was like 3 years old. And I'm borrowing $10,000. This was in 1983 when $10,000 was like $30,000 today, maybe. I don't know, $20,000. I'm borrowing $10,000 from American Express to start a business. I mean, we were broke. We had been running a community for abused kids for 4 years, and we had spent all of the money that we had saved when we went into that program. But, I've always been a risk taker, and I really, I thought, well, this would be fun. Starting this business. So this idea of a life of passion, it's just a fascinating one. I think it's a remarkable concept. It's a remarkable concept. It's worth sharing with people.